All right, the final part of the series, we're going to be changing the stock air cleaner to the Arlen Ness Big Sucker in black. Hey everyone, welcome back to the third installment of our Harley Davidson Iron 883 Stage 1 upgrade. If you haven't seen the first two videos, I'll put a link to those up here on the screen. First we installed the Fuel Pack FE3 by Vance & Hines, and we put on the Vance & Hines short shots that you see here. Now we're going to be doing the air intake. We've got the Arlen Ness Big Sucker. I got that with crinkle black and the stainless steel mesh. What you see on the box there is the standard cotton mesh. I got the stainless steel, which I don't believe needs to be cleaned or oiled. Or you can clean it, but you don't have to re-oil it, which is nice. Plus, I don't have anything else red on this bike, so I thought it was nice to steer clear of that. Got this air filter from Revzilla. Generally happy with their stuff. This one kind of came beat up. I guess it's not necessarily their fault. This could have happened during shipping, but the air cleaner was just kind of rattling around in there. Everything seems fine. Nothing's damaged. I'll still install it, but kind of bummed out a little bit. It shouldn't be too big of a deal. Should be able to let this thing breathe a little better, make a little bit more power. This system actually comes with new breather hoses to reroute everything back into the crankcase. A lot of people don't like that because they say it kind of gets your cylinder, your engine all dirty. I suppose that's true, but a lot of people run these things for a long time and they don't really have a problem. And personally, I feel like it's the cleanest look, not having anything else hanging off the bottom, whether you're going to do a catch can or if you're going to have just breather bolts that put all the oil mist and everything all over the side of your bike. So right now, I'm just going with the stock breather hoses that they give you to refill everything. You'll see them in a bit. Yeah, let's get into it here. First, we have to take off the old air filter and the housing. Out with the old and in with the new. Only 3 to 5 foot-pounds that they want, which is really not much, so I'm just gonna barely snug this. There is Loctite here, so I'm not too worried about that. Older bikes, so we can just set these aside. We use these nice chrome breather bolts with this system. These could be replaced with an aftermarket catch can or some aftermarket hoses. DK Customs offers a lot of those systems. Maybe in the future. Right now the budget's a little limited, but I really can't complain. I think that the look of this, in my opinion, is the best out of all the options. So unless I really get annoyed with the idea of feeding all those oils and gases, engine gases, back into the emission system, we'll just leave it this way. I guess technically it's supposed to be better for the environment anyways, right? So I guess it's a win-win in a lot of ways. Next thing we have to do is put the O-rings in here. Use a little bit of grease to hold those in place. A lot of people skip this step and they complain that they can't keep the O-rings on both sides in place. So this just acts as like a temporary adhesive so that they don't fall out on you. Hey buddy. It's Adobe. She checks on me all the time. Can't get away with anything. Always looking after me. Hey buddy, you want to check it out? It's a new bike. It's a whole new bike. And that, as they say, looks sick. That is awesome. That totally changed this bike. I couldn't be happier. That's awesome. That is a totally different bike. Nope, just that easy. So now I just need to shine it up and give it a rip.